Wake up! Wake up! What? Wake up! Wake up!
Wake up. Come on. Come on.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Peace, peace, family. My brother Sai, brother Kareem, brother Kurt, brother Obadiah. Welcome to Black Men's Dialogue. What we want to try to do is enlighten the unenlightened by having certain conscious discussions on certain topics that are destroying black people in America. We also want to encourage progressive black thinking. Peace, my brother. Peace. Pardon. Peace, my brother.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace, my brother.
Peace and blessings be upon you.
Yes, sir. We're going to focus on one topic today. Are the police our enemies? We showed you some footage earlier, and we're going to get into it because, man, let me just say, I'm upset because our people tend to focus on this situation when something occurs nationally on film, when a brother gets killed, and then a week later, a week and a half later, they forget about it. Nothing else is said. We have to understand that this happens daily, and it's been happening daily since slavery. You feel me? I'm gonna answer the question for me, and I'm gonna say they are our enemies. Um, when you look at it, when they take that oath, and it is focused on the demise of black people. Period. When you got black cops, and we can even put on the KRS-One song, Black Cop. You understand? Or how do you say overseer, officer. This is already pitting black man against black man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get your tape, and I'm gonna come back later. But I'm disgusted, and I think that, to be honest with you, I believe that we need to have organized revolution. I'm not going to say exactly what I want to say because it could be incriminating. However, I would say that, when you're in school and the bully take your lunch money, he going to continue to take it until you what? When you bust that motherfucker in the mouth, he going to think twice, three times before he comes get it. Because now you've earned the respect. And you let them know that this ain't going to happen no more. We haven't done that as a people. But this shit's been happening for so long. For so long. When do we say enough is enough? And I'm talking about organizing. You had the brother in Dallas not good enough because if you have one or two cats that do that, they're going to get locked up for life or you'll get killed. You know what I mean? However, if you have hundreds or thousands of brothers throughout the country, I'm talking about every city or every state doing that wakes that bully up. And that bully says, I'm going to go home at night to my family. Maybe I need to think twice or three times before I approach that brother and try to kill him. Just because. You understand? So, I know a lot of times you can even see footage, of shootouts. And you'll see them cops running back and ducking. They're not gung-ho like they portray themselves to be. That's just like
Rambo is on in the movies.
You understand what I'm saying? That's just like the Klan. That's just like the slave owners. Same thing. You know, they always come in bunches to get one black man. You know what I mean? You very rarely. I don't think I've ever seen where it's just one cop or one man. It's you. They got backup. You understand? That's a punk ass coward move. If you a man and you got balls and you that tough, when you running around with your badge and your gun and all that shit, hey, get a one-on-one.
Yeah, that's a lot to take in there.
Yeah.
But in short, are they our enemy? I mean, obviously, you know, you were born into it. You know, just the existence of the police. You know, it started with slave patrols. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny what's going on. You know, like you say, we've been saying it for years. Now it's been all blasted across the TV and what's going on. And I think, like, you know, now that you got like movement and the outcry and all these movements are coming up and springing up against it, is the fact that when a cop kills somebody, they're not persecuted or prosecuted in the same manner as a regular citizen. So now you develop a two-tier legal system. Like, you know what I'm saying? You develop a two-tier legal system. Case in point, like, if any one of us in this room is accused for murder, the cops will actually break the law to try to get us acquitted for murder. They'll do illegal searches. They're going to intimidate people to them the informant. They do anything they can. They actually break the law to get you convicted, right? So when they commit a crime, it's like all logic should go out the window. Your eyes ain't seeing what it saw. You know, everything that they do. You know what I mean? So this is the problem, and it's ingrained through America. And it's also like through the years, even since I've been a kid, I don't know if anybody had no cops, but if you know one thing about them, cops hang with cops, COs hang with COs. So it's always like a us against them mentality. Like you're separated from your community. Like all cops go hang at cops function. They won't just go to like a normal place where normal people hang out, you know, except for maybe I met maybe one or two in my life. You know what I mean? That I said, you know, when Body Challenge opened, and I worked in there for years. And one dude I found out maybe at the years that he actually was a cop, but he didn't act like him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like if you had them, they like almost like a rarity. You know what I'm saying? That they don't hang in them enclaves and all that other stuff. So I just say in short, like, you know, by the natural consequence of white supremacy and the white power structure that we do in America, and those are the gatekeepers of maintaining that system. You know what I'm saying? Of course they're your enemy. You know what I'm saying? There's no way around it. But, you know, I'll let one of our brothers speak, and I'll come back to it.
Yeah, go ahead, Brother Kurt. Let's get it.
Yo, I was making notes as y'all brothers was talking, and I'm still trying to figure this out and lost all of them.
That's all right. We still around.
You mentioned KRS, Black Cop, cops being our enemies, and from my personal experiences, yeah, you know, they want you to forfeit your constitutional rights. They run a trap. You look at the what's today's date? The 12th. Happy birthday, Karen Thompson. You look at the 12th. Just a week ago, they shot the gentleman in Baton Rouge. They shot the gentleman in Minnesota. A black actor shot 5 police officers. And then just yesterday, you have 2 officers killed in Michigan. Nothing. No news coverage or nothing. And as soon as I said they didn't mention his race, I know exactly what he looked like. As soon as I didn't hear race mentioned. But when we say that the police are our enemy, and you mentioned this too, and my brother mentioned it when he said slave codes. In Virginia in 1670, Bacon's Rebellion, does white indentured servants the black indentured servants, the black slaves, they rose up together against the landowners, the wealthy elite. The wealthy elite went to the British colony, the British government, and said, give me help. They came back, they squashed the rebellion, 1705 slave codes. From the slave codes, you get the overseers, the slave patrols that go out looking for runaway slaves. And from that came, through a series of processes, our police system. And everything was created for control. The landowners realized, we may not be able to stop the next rebellion. So we need as many allies as possible. Who can be our ally? Usually your most precious ally is someone that looks like you, except in my community. So they recruited the lower, because there's only two tiers. It was the rich landowner, and it was the poor European. So those two look alike. So you incorporate the poor European and say, well, at least you're not like them. You have this level in society. So from that, we got our police system, our criminal justice system. That's why in Arizona they stop brown people to see papers. That's why they tag everybody that they can of color with a felony to ensure a cheap source of labor. And if they can't ensure a cheap source of labor, they write into the law a tax deduction so they can get money back from the government. And they don't want socialization, but it's cool when they got socialization when the money goes in their pocket and they send the money overseas. All right, I'm going off on a tangent. but Black Cop was real because we buy into that indoctrination. And I consider being a police officer. And I still was drawn to a quasi law enforcement where I enforce certain rules in private establishments based on the rules that society gives us. And if cops were held to the same standard that I'm held to as a bouncer, I can't hurt anybody. I can only apply as much force as necessary to subdue and control the situation. I had a young boy, him and this boy dipped on me, jumped me. And I retaliated. I grabbed one, my boy grabbed the other, and we tied him up. And he was like, okay, you got me. And I was like, you swung on me. You effed me up. And now you say I got you, and I'm supposed to be like, I got you. You right. Go about your way, young man. No, that ain't how the streets work. And that ain't how cops work. Cops will trash you. I was held by gunpoint with a group of kids by Cheltenham police. And these are kids. They're above the law. And until you start hitting them, and this is what America understands. America understands pockets. America understands money. You hit the police in their pension funds. You hit the police in financially. Got you. That's how we affect change. Talking ain't going to do it. You got to hit them in a language that they understand, a black way they understand. Yeah. We're going to keep doing the same thing over and over.
Come on, brother. All the police are enemy. Well, I think that's kind of obvious. But the intelligent man doesn't speak for the masses, but so I can only speak for myself. So I'll obviously say yes. In my opinion, the issue is not are they our enemy, because I think a large portion of the people, at least black people, would say yes. The issue is what's going to be done about it. As you stated, this is happening repeatedly. I don't advocate killing. I do advocate self-defense. And if you have a system that continuously is murdering you, shooting you, who are you supposed to do? There's a major issue here, because we were taught that police officers are there to help us. But as we have gotten older, and that we are men now, we've seen that now, I can't speak for you, of course, nor would I, but it seems that once you get pulled over, it's like you're against me. So now I'm in a quandary. It's like, hold on a second, I see what's going on. Now I'm fearing for my life. You have black men who now are getting pulled over, and it's been happening, who, as soon as they see the lights, they're really scared. They're like, what do you? So what do you do? You know, she's like, well, hold on, I got a cop coming at me, and he just may shoot me. Well, should I shoot him first? You know, you understand what I'm saying? So there's a major issue ahead. This thing has to be resolved, and they have to understand that. As you say, in my opinion, March is not going to get it. All you're gonna do is wear out your souls and gonna have to go buy some sneakers and make somebody else richer.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, so we need to find out, you know, a solution to this, and we can't expect them to come up with a solution because, as we see, their solution is trying these officers, and everyone I see, or at least the majority, gets acquitted. You know, so that's a slap in our face. That's literally telling, guess what? We can go out, shoot you, destroy your families, and guess what? Nothing happens to us. How you like that?
Absolutely.
How you like that? Oh, what you want to do? Go to March? Okay, fine. You okay in March? You know, I got investment in some stocks and some shoes anyway, so you're just gonna make you richer. You understand what I'm saying? This is just strictly out of hand, and it's just like, and I do agree. What Brother Kurt says that, and you as well. When a bully comes, what do you do? You get fed up and you fight back. So I'm not surprised. Not that I advocate what happened in Texas, but I hope that no one's surprised. You know, it's like, yo, how much can a person take before they say, yo, this is it. I'm not gonna let this happen. And if you're not gonna do something, then we're gonna do it.
Like Panther said.
Yeah, this is enough. It's 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 enough. You know what I mean? And if he said he want to march and this, I'm like, seriously, come on now. You know what I'm saying? But I like what you said about you have to get people's attention. And if you start losing that money, start losing your job, lose your family, your wife leaves you, you get divorced, your kids resent you. You know what I mean? Cops have too much aggression. I understand by the nature of what they're dealing with, they have to be aggressive. But see, here's the thing. We're human beings. You have to understand every situation is different. You go into it, start off with peace. You know, now if you see that somebody is going to, then you escalate that. That's fine, but you can't just go in there and be gun ho. You see the Jordan Minnesota dude was scared. Dude was literally scared. You can't be a police officer. You can't be scared. Not when you got a gun, a vest, a taser, a baton,
And badge.
you know, and
Because
everything
that's
else.
important.
And the law.
Yeah.
The
law
badge. You understand what I'm saying? Seriously, I don't. The hiring process may need to be changed because if you're hiring cats and they're scared, they should not be hired. You know what I mean? There's a whole
Scared money don't make money.
there's a whole plethora of wrongs that's going on here. You know what I mean? So we have to come up and find a solution. You know what I mean? And as I say, their solution obviously is not working, so we might have to come up with one ourselves. You know what I mean? But something has to be. This is just enough is enough is enough. And as I say, this is truly just an extension of just the slavery era. That we can do anything that black people we want to do, and guess what? Nothing's going to happen to us.
Really.
You know what I mean? Nothing. Nothing. You know, it's just like, when are we going to get fed up? Enough is enough, enough, and say, yo, this is it. This is it. You know what I mean? If you come in my house, you're going to get taken out. And that's what it's all about. You have to act accordingly. If you're not going to act accordingly, then whatever you get, you reap what you sow.
Boy.
You know, and this is where it's at. You know, we just started, so I'm going to lean back a little bit. Let that go on.
No, we're gonna go around
Yeah.
again. I'm gonna say a few things about situations that I believe in and that I advocate. I'm gonna say Nat Turner. I'm gonna go back there. What's that? 1847.
Yeah, something like that. 1840s.
That's all right.
I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna reel it back to the present time, right? I'm gonna go there. Then I'm gonna go with the Panthers, Huey and them dudes, right? Then I'm gonna go with the riot in L.A. Rodney King,
Right. That's on Denny.
okay? Yes,
Yeah.
with the Crips and Bloods having an alliance, okay? I say I speak about all these instances to say that, you know, I
I am a true believer. Once again, and I'm gonna spit it. The bully. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
This is what Euro America has been from gate, the bully, and they've been bullying us. See, the only thing now is the fact that we have the technology. So we have the cell phone footage, you know, the cameras and things of that nature and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Before, just think about it. Before we didn't have that. You feel me?
And it was still going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this ain't nothing new.
Daily. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like this is something new. However, a lot of our people are looking at it as that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? The soil of this right here was built on that. So, for me, you know, I agree with that ideology because everything that I named, every situation that I named, caught the Europeans' attention. Nat Turner. They said, "Oh shit." You know what I mean? He running around here. He got a revolution going on. You know what I mean? He killing slave owners. You know, hey, we got to do something about it. No, but they was annoyed. See, they was scared. See, the bully is always a punk. So when you come at him, he's scared. Then when you go to the Panther, same thing. Brothers coming up in the joint with the guns. You know what I mean? They rolling with the gun, and they rolling with the law court. You understand? Oh, sure. So now who gets involved? J. Edgar Hoover.
NRA.
He gets involved because you're such a threat. We go to the riots in LA. Know what I mean? Do you know? I know y'all know. Let me stop. Do you know? They didn't even send the cops out there. You understand? They didn't even send them out there because they were outnumbered. You understand? This is what we're talking about. We're talking about a fraternity of people that prey on the lesser amount. So therefore, you know what I mean? If it's one head, yeah, if it's one head, it's 4 on them. You know what I mean? If it's 2 heads, it's 5 on them. Dog, enough of that. So, what I say, once again, nationwide, if you're really tired, if we're really tired of our brothers, our fathers, our sons, our nephews, the sisters' husbands, boyfriends, you understand? Getting killed majority of the time for nothing. Just because they're a black man, it's something that we must do about that. And these are the situations that I named earlier. That's what we must do. Get their attention. And it ain't gonna be just with that one situation. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's got to be organized and it has to be nationwide. And I guarantee you, we'll stop that. Because them cats are gonna say, yo, I don't know about this. You know what I mean? I don't know if I signed up for this. I signed up for them to be passive. You understand? Now when we come back and we bang heads, oh homie, yeah, I might not go home tonight. Let me chill.